morning, everyone. So today is the day. It's 10:02. We're gonna go see BTS today. It's not till 8 p.m. so we have plenty of time. I don't have my vlog camera out because it's not the safest neighborhood where we're staying, but it's super close to the United Center. So that's why I'm using my phone, which is why the angle is very weird. And also, we heard that people had already lined up for general admissions. We don't have general admissions, we have seated, so it's fine for us. But people were lining up since yesterday, and it rained yesterday night, so I hope everyone's okay, no one got sick. I think we might pass it actually, so we'll see. But I heard the line's really long. A lot of people staying in the Airbnb with us did general admissions, and they like woke up in the morning to get in line for the merch line and stuff. But this morning we're probably gonna go get dim sum in Chinatown and then Korean barbecue before the show, just to have our bellies full. And yeah, we're gonna take you along with the ride. We might go to the Bean and this art cafe that's super cool, but don't know what we're gonna do today. And then I'm gonna live stream BTS's concert. Hey guys, so as you can tell, this is the day after the concert. Today's 10, and this is, so first off, do not live stream performance because I didn't know this, because I asked on Twitter if it's allowed. People are like, yeah, it's allowed, blah blah blah, but it definitely isn't, so don't do it or you'll get kicked out. I didn't get kicked out, luckily, because I stopped, but it was just like, I heard a lot of people got kicked out for it. So don't live stream the performance, just try to enjoy it. You can like take pictures and record your videos, just don't live stream it. Like, not even, I didn't live stream the performance because I tried, but then the internet kept cutting in and out, so I just like stopped, which was a good thing, I guess, because I didn't know they were kicking people out for live streaming, because I didn't know, because people were telling me it was allowed, and I saw like other YouTube clips seeing that people like live streamed their performance, so I thought it was okay, but it isn't. So that's just like an FYI. So I wanted to just update y'all after the concert, and then I'll like input the clips I have from their performance. This was my first BTS concert and I enjoyed it so much. This was one of my favorite K-pop concerts ever. Like, I've been to Taeyang's and his was like okay, but it wasn't as grand and like amazing as BTS. But okay, one of the questions is, can you bring a book bag? Yes, you can bring a book bag. A lot of people were going back and forth about it. They were saying they called someone and said they didn't allow book bags, or someone said someone asked security and they said they allowed book bags. So there's a lot back and forth. But I asked one of my friends who was already in there at the time, around like 6, and she was like, yes, they allow book bags or drawstring backpacks because they were selling those at their merch line. It's just the big book bags that you use for like school and stuff, like the JanSport book bags, or like the one that didn't fit their policy like dimension, like it's on their website, which you can see. I don't know it right now, but mine was like super small. It fit like my army bomb, like an umbrella, and like my portable charger, and that was it. So like it was really small, so like it was allowed, and they just like looked at through it. And another question was like, how long did security take? Because some people were saying security took hours, but for some reason when we got there it was like really quick. Like, you just lined up in, like, there was like multiple lines, like probably 5 or 6. You lined up, you went through the metal detector, they checked your bags, you're good. You'd probably be in line less if you didn't have a bag, but I was in there for like maybe 2-5 minutes, like tops. Like, it was pretty fast. With clothes, you want to wear anything that's comfortable but that won't make you super hot, because in the venue it was so hot, like super hot. Even like, we weren't even in general admissions, we were like P3, but it was just like humid. Like, people's body heat is just, it's just hot, I guess. Just wear something that you feel comfortable in and that's loose, so you don't get too hot while you're in there. I know for general admissions there was actually 2 people that passed out. Like, I don't know them personally, but I heard like one girl passed out before the show even started, which sucks, first of all, because you just waited in line all night and then you like get there and you pass out. That's like the worst. And then another girl passed out during the show, which I didn't even notice because I didn't even see people like escorting her out through an ambulance. I just like heard that people, like 2 people were escorted because they fainted or something. But yeah, try to stay hydrated, eat. Even if you're in general admissions, I know it's hard, you want to get good spots, but I heard like wherever you stay in general admissions is a good spot. Like, you don't have to go that early or like dehydrate yourself or like make yourself the day before, like 10:01 at night, it was raining actually, so people were still camping out. So I think that like caused some of the distress and unhealthiness, because they were like up all night. It was like outdoors. They like possibly didn't have enough like snacks or like water and stuff to hydrate and keep themselves like keep themselves healthy for a bit. So yeah, I think that's like one of the few things. So just like be careful if you're gonna camp out. The neighborhood wasn't even that like a safe neighborhood, but I think just because everyone's kind of grouped in like an area, it was okay. The area around United Center is really not safe, but since everyone was lined up together, I feel like that kind of helped. Before you go to the concert, if you're seated, please eat a good wholesome meal, because the food there is so expensive. Me and my boyfriend went. We had 2 hot dogs, 2 pizzas, and 2 drinks. He had a water actually, and I had like a Coke, and that cost $45. Like for 10-2, I'm not really sure, but apparently 10-3, the Airbnb I was staying at was kind of like a hostel type of Airbnb. So like there was other people in different rooms with their friends and stuff, and they were telling me that they were lining up for 10-3, and like this girl in the front line, she was like passing out unofficial wristbands with numbers on them. Like they weren't even the official wristbands that they pass out the day of around, I think, 10 a.m. These were like the unofficial ones, so like so she was like keeping track of who was in line after her, so like everyone was kind of fair. But people were like kind of like iffy about that, because no one really knew that she was doing that. So like apparently there was fights about it. I wasn't there, but that's what I was told from the girls that was staying with me before they left. So yeah, that was like kind of weird, and I feel like not my place to say it, but kind of, I don't know, just kind of weird. So yeah, just watch out if you're doing general admissions. I feel like next time I'm gonna do general admissions, but I won't camp out like that. I'll probably go like super early in the morning, because people in the 300s like still had really good spots. So I feel like anywhere you stand in general admission is fine. If you're seated and you're trying to move seats, it might not work, because United Center had actually a lot of like employees at each gate checking tickets and like telling you like, oh, you sit here, and they didn't move from that place unless like they went to the restroom. They like literally stayed there, and they were memorized. Like they knew who everyone was, so no one was like willing to like move seats, because they were too scared they were gonna get kicked out. Because if someone sits down, and if you sit in someone's seat and someone comes and sits in that seat, they're like, oh, you're in my seat, it's gonna get really awkward. Sorry, one last thing. A lot of people got escorted out for being rude in general admissions, apparently. Like this one girl posted how like a group of girls behind him like kept poking, like elbowing him, like just like trying to shove their way to the front just so they can see their bias, which is like, we get it, like you want to see them like up closer, but like don't be rude to other armies. I feel like most armies are really kind. You saw a lot of them passing out goods and stuff just to like help people stay like healthy and hydrated, or like army photos and stuff. But some people were being rude, so they later got escorted out, which is like, hey, karma. But it's just like, just don't be rude, just be very respectful about other people's space and enjoy yourself. Don't like hit other people with your army bomb. Don't hold banners like in front of other people's view, because some people are shorter than you, of course. So yeah, just be respectful, enjoy yourself at the concert. This video is like very I wanted to do a very cinematic like vlog for my first BTS concert, but in the end it just didn't turn out that way, because I didn't get that much footage for my trip in Chicago, and I didn't want to add things that I did in Chicago, just because I wanted this video to be more about like, oh, BTS and like my experience with BTS. So that's about it. I think that wraps up like my quick Q&A about like common questions armies asked through the Facebook group chat, and like a few questions I had when before I even went to the concert. So yeah, I'll end it here, and then after this will be clips of their performance. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick Q&A, and here are the snippets of the video that I got from their concert.
Perfect Chicago! Woo! Finally, we're back in North America with the Love Yourself 2! We're only excited to be here with you guys! Thank you for coming here, Chicago!
Love Yourself tour is sold out again. Thank you so much.
Today,
Women do our best for you.
Hey, Ami, are you ready?
We're very, very happy to be with you guys today. And for your safety, please be mindful of your close friends and your neighbors, okay? I know they're good at this, but yeah. And we hope you guys could enjoy with us until the end. Could you do that? Now let's move on to the next one. Let's go!
Just wanna be yours.
너 없이 살 수 없어 가치가 말라도 너 이거 손을 뻗어 손을 뻗어서 그 세계 너의 꿈내 식단은 너도 세상의 돈 그냥 날 해보죠 그냥 너의 손에 줘 이건 사랑의 위치 엉덩이 뱉지 마시오 난 그냥 살아 넌 아무리 못서 이 자식 나를 살아 만들어 우리는 살아 처음 소위 말하는 집소리서 내 살아 후회 살짝하고 합시 I live for love I live for love Say that I live for love I live for love Say that I don't
씹어주겠어 에이 저녁에 지금은 식당 그날의 고통과 핍박 모두 내게 원해줄 때 어떤 방이면 어떡해 답은 하나밖에 없게 딱 믿고 달려보내 go so what 일어나 저러다 사는 신세 담에서 무슨 재미냐 그곳에 붙잡을 서서
Yeah, awesome! You guys are so lit!
Yeah, man. I will never forget today in Chicago.
Remember, we prepared the present to you! Everybody, 2, 3! Look at that! Ami say, look at that. Ami say kimchi! 1, 2, 3, kimchi!
Guys, we had so much fun tonight. You know what? Oh yeah, it was a true celebration. Okay, so now let's talk about how each of our members feel today. Today, from Mr. Worldwide Jim.
Worldwide Jim. Yeah. 여러분, 저는 오늘 여러분들한테 감동했습니다.
You guys, for me today, I was touched by each and every single one of you guys.
저는 저희 노래 우리 멤버들 가사도 잘 모르는데 우리 노래를 전부 다 따라 불러줬어요.
For me, I don't even know the other members' lyrics to our songs very well, but all of you guys sang along to each and every single part.
이거는 제가 노래 부르는 입장으로서 감동하지 않을 수가 없었습니다.
This is something that for me, from my point of view, while I'm singing the song, this is something that I'm just so touched by.
여러분들한테 너무 감사하고
I'm so thankful to all of you guys.
여러분 사랑해요.
You guys, I love you guys.
Yes.
Chicago! Really 정말 보고 싶었어요. I miss you. 진짜 저번 투어 때가 생각이 나는데
So I just keep thinking about the last time we were here on tour.
그때 투어 때가 콘서트를 마치고 호텔에서 되게 행복했었어요.
When I think of that time, after we finished the show, I would go back to the hotel and I would just feel so happy.
근데 시간이 많이 흐르고 오늘 이렇게 또 돌아와서 콘서트를 하게 됐는데 진짜 어김없이 너무 많은 에너지를 보내주셨습니다.
But because it's been such a long time and now that we're back here on tour, I'm so touched to see all of you guys here again and to be here with all of you guys.
이렇게 된 이상
And for us to be here right now,
다음에 또 와야죠.
that means I have to come back next time too, right?
오늘도 돌아와서 행복하게 잠들겠습니다.
I'm so thankful for today, and I promise to go to sleep tonight happy.
I love you guys. 여러분 오늘 여러분 덕분에 너무 즐거운 것 같아요.
You guys, because of you guys today, I just had so much fun.
정말 여기 와서 무대에서 쭉 보는데
I was a little bit nervous at the beginning, but
여러분들 노래해주는 목소리 듣고 여러분들 여기서 공연 보면서 웃는 모습 보고 춤추는 모습 보니까 제가 더 행복한 것 같아요.
but listening to you guys sing our songs and dancing along and just being here with us, I was just so happy.
정말 시카고 와서 너무너무 행복하고 내일까지 또 즐겁게 즐기다 가겠습니다.
I'm so happy that I was able to come here to Chicago again, and I promise that tomorrow too, I'll have just as much fun.
정말 여러분 있어서 행복합니다.
I'm really so happy because all of you guys are here.
I love you guys. Thank you.
Chicago! Chicago! It's been a while. Chicago has many memories for us. I visited a few places on my day off, and I felt so happy and at peace. Today's amazing concert reminded me of the winter last year. I hope to see you soon. Chicago! I have one question. Chicago is windy city, right? But why so hot in here? 작년에도 느꼈는데 시카고는 정말 열정이 가득한 도시 같습니다.
Last year I felt it as well, but the vibe here in Chicago is it's just amazing. It's hot.
이렇게 되면 내년에도 와야겠네요.
I mean, if it's gonna be like this, then we have to come back next year. Next year I hope to see you guys at a bigger stage.
감사합니다. Thanks, Chicago.
How you feel? Good? 저 어제 링컨 파크 주 갔어요.
Yesterday I went to Lincoln Park and
주, 정부란, 그리고 아쿠아리움도 갔습니다.
I also went to the aquarium.
여기 볼 것들이 너무 많네요.
There's so many things to see here, you guys.
동물원이랑 아쿠아리움이랑
There's a zoo and there's the aquarium.
and army. I prefer you.
Yeah. Okay. I went to the same big aquarium here yesterday, and I became so jealous of you guys because it was half the price for Chicago residents. So I think I gotta buy a house or something, and then I just kidding. I can't afford it. Okay, so I'm just kidding. I saw a lot of various big, small, beautiful fish in the same water box, and it made me think of us. There was shark, there was Nemo, there was some fish I don't know, but they were swimming together in the same room. And now I could see a father and a son, I could see mother and daughter, I could see grandfather, I could see grandmother, I see beard, I see glasses, I see friends like us, I see many various kinds and various faces of Army in Chicago. And what's the right qualification to be a fan? And what's the qualification to be an artist on this stage? I don't know. Is there a qualification for that? I know, I'm just a normal person to be loved, to be on this stage. And you guys are the normal persons just who love us, right? So, I mean, we got, you know, we're in the same aquarium, which is filled with love. That's all I want to say. Thank you, Chantel. This is the very last song for today. Thank you for making this beautiful memory tonight. And let's swim together forever. Let's go. Thank you for being with us today. Thank you so much. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Chantal. Thank you.